So I'm driving my new tractor. Not really, I'm test driving this 4710 out here at the Massey Ferguson dealer. I'm going to try to test drive the 26. It's not an 07, it's a 2605, but this tractor is pretty reasonably priced compared to what they wanted for the 2600 series. So this is a really nice tractor. But I'm going to do my fun test driving it here and get back with you guys later. Alright, so I figure I'll do a little video here. I'm driving. Yes, I'm driving, but if you can see the telephone poles in the back, I'm not driving very fast, and you can hear my four-ways flashing. I'm only doing 20 miles an hour. Oh well. But you guys have seen my little video of the Massey Ferguson I was test driving. I figure I'll do a little talking on those while I got nothing better to do right now. If you're wondering what I'm following that I need my four-ways on, I just bought a disc and I had to do a little work to it, hence my dirtiness going on here, and we're leaving my grandpa's with it. I bought it in Ashland, Ohio, and Ashland is an hour away from me doing the speed limit. So I found this disc. It's a 15-foot 370 international disc. I've been hitting auctions and they've been selling really high. Well, I found this one, made an offer on it, and bought it. So I was like, I'll go down and get it. It was Sunday, yesterday, the 7th. I went to go get it, and I left like 3:30. I got down there like 4:30. No, 5:30. I got down there about 5:30. Paid for it and started to pull it home, and this thing was whipping. I mean, it was bad. 15 miles an hour. It wouldn't even stay straight. Took me 3 hours to get it to my grandpa's house. At 8:40, I pulled it into his driveway, and it was cutting it close as far as daylight. Kind of like it is now. It's 8 o'clock right now, but we're almost to the farm with it. I had to do some work on the tongue to keep it from swaying. The tongue was sloppy. Doesn't have anything to do with the wheel bearings or nothing, just the sloppiness in the tongue. So, but anyways, in the video I was driving a 4710 Massey Ferguson loader, 4-wheel drive with the cab that they had on the lot there. And I drove by there the other day and they had it there, and they had two 2605Hs, which, if you remember, that's the smaller tractor I was looking at. It was I want the 2607, but they had the 2605 there, which is the second smallest in the series. The 2607 is the largest at 74 horsepower. So I wanted to test drive them, and we were going to an auction over there. I bought some semi-tires there, and I went in there. I said, can you give me a price on the 4710 that's out there? Just, you know, I want to see what it costs, because I have no idea. I've only been looking at list prices on when you build it on their website. They're like $75,000. So, you know, I wasn't hoping for much. Well, he gave me the price, and it came in at like $55,000, which is a lot. But I was surprised. I was like, that's not bad compared to what I was looking at. I said, well, I want to test drive that because I might be able to get into the 4708, which is the 80 horsepower tractor with a cab for, you know, not much more than I was looking to spend on a 2607. So I test drove the 4710, and I liked it. I liked it a lot. I was in love with that tractor. I test drove the 2605, and I didn't get a video of that because it's open station and everything. But I drove it, and I did not like it. I didn't like it at all. I wouldn't buy one. It was very uncomfortable. It felt like you were sitting on top of the fenders, you know, like at fender top height, and you had to reach down for the steering wheel, and the levers, you had to reach down for the levers. It just didn't feel right. It had the you had to clutch it to shift it from forward to reverse, and that was kind of stiff, and the gears aren't synchroed in it, which the 4710 had the synchroed gears. It had the hydraulic shuttle, and the loader on the 2605, which a lot of you guys were telling me Kubota has a good loader joystick. as far as doing multifunction, and I would agree, you guys are right, just judging off my grandpa's little compact tractor. I have yet to drive a M5 111. Next weekend, if I do not work on Saturday, me and my grandpa are going to go to a couple Kubota dealers and do some test driving. He wants to look at a cab tractor, little compact tractor, and I want to try to test drive a M5 111 and get a new price on it to compare it to the Massey Ferguson, because I have narrowed it down, and it's going to be one of those two tractors, the 4710 or the M5 111. I'm not going to get the smaller tractor, the M7060 or the M4, whatever they have now. I'm going with about a 100-horse tractor. I have decided that's what I'm doing. But back to the Massey Ferguson joysticks. The 2605 was hard to multifunction. You could do it. It took a minute to get it into position, but that loader goes up and down so fast, it's ridiculous. The 4710 was not as nice as a Kubota would be as far as the loader joystick, but it was way better than the 2605. Way smoother. I could multifunction it easier and without a lot of problem. The 4710 is I'm in love with it. It is a good fit for me. I talked to the guy there at the dealership for a while. There's a produce farm not too far from there that runs 11 of them, and they have some other stuff. They get ran by 50 different people a day, and they put over 1,000 hours a year on them, and they have not had any problems with them. So mine would not have 1,000 hours a year put on it if it would have that in 3 years. So we're going to, like I said, hopefully next weekend, go check out some Kubotas, and after I test drive a Kubota, I'm going to really sit down and think about which one I'm going to pull the trigger on. So I'll try to get video of the Kubota test drive. I wish I could have got more video of the Massey Ferguson test drive, but we were heading to an auction and we were getting crunched for time. So, but before I forget, I was talking about a 4708. They had a 4708 there, open station with a loader. I did not test drive it, but I did ask for a price on it. It's a 2015 model with 0 hours on it. Well, you know, like 2 or whatever, with no hours on it, as they consider it, with a warranty. It came in at the exact same price that I can get the 2607. Exact same price. It's 10 horsepower more, and it's a bigger tractor with the synchronized gears and the hydraulic shuttle. So that's a possibility, but I believe that if I'm going to get one, I'm just going to get the cabbed one. Because if I don't get the cabbed one, I'm going to be kicking myself for not getting it. Most people would be, you know. So with that being said, there's your little update on the tractor shopping, and I'm going to get videos on the equipment that I have now. All the equipment that I have can be pulled with the 4010. It can be pulled with the new tractor, and I could possibly upgrade to a couple sizes bigger since I'm going to that 100 horsepower. Now, a 100 horsepower new tractor would be roughly about what the 4010 is. So anyways, we'll call that the video, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.